And if it seems evil to you to serve the Lord, choose for yourself this day whom you will serve. Whether the gods of your fathers served that were on the other side of the river, or the gods of the Amorites in whose land you dwell. But as for me and my house, we will serve the Lord. Joshua chapter 24, verse 15. Joshua was nearing the end of his life, and as he was addressing the people of Israel, he was addressing the fact that they had been serving foreign gods. As the leader of the Israelite nation, he took this one last opportunity to point out the fact that they could not serve the foreign gods and the one true God at the same time. So he makes a statement we all know by heart. Choose for yourself this day whom you will serve. He goes on to say, as for me and my house, we will serve the Lord. Joshua did not force them to follow the one true God. He did not guilt trip them into serving the one true God. But what he did was point out the fact that God would not tolerate them trying to serve two gods. He says in verses 19 through 20, you cannot serve the Lord, for he is a holy God. He is a jealous God. He will not forgive your transgressions nor your sins. If you forsake the Lord and serve foreign gods, then he will turn and do you harm and consume you after he has done you good. Being the leader of a corporation or a business or a club or any type of organization can be the loneliest place sometimes. You will find yourself quietly questioning your decisions and opinions about how your business is being operated. You will find yourself at odds with people who you never thought you would disagree with, and find yourself having to make difficult decisions that affect the livelihoods of many individuals. Joshua found himself in this type of situation several times during his time of leading the Israelite nation. He found himself turning to God for a source of strength and encouragement. He found himself having to make difficult speeches and lead the people into battles that on the outside looking in did not make sense. But because of his faith, the example he was to the people, and demonstrating his faith he had to the people, he did those things anyway. The father of the household is the leader of the household. Ephesians chapter 5, verses 22 through 33. Remember, the buck always stops with him. Growing up, we were told on so many occasions by my dad that I could not even begin to count them. Whatever goes on in this household is my responsibility. He also said it is my God-given job to be your parent, and I'm going to take that job very seriously. These statements usually came when a decision was being made that was difficult, or a decision was being made that we did not agree with. This week, take the time to recognize the leadership qualities in your supervisor or boss, the leader of a specific club or organization that you're a part of. Take the time to thank them either by a card, an email, a text, or personally tell them that you appreciate the work that they are doing. Take time to pray for and thank the elders of the Southern Hills congregation. These men work tirelessly for our congregation and love the Lord and his people. They take time away from their families and their jobs to serve us. In a world that is self-seeking, full of anger, and always looking for the next thing to push themselves ahead, we can be the people of God who are separating ourselves from the world by spreading kindness, hope, and joy.